welcome back to I Love Stuff Overland. My name's Dan. Today I'll be making a southern dish, very similar to gumbo, but it's not gumbo. Gumbo means okra, and I'm not using any of it. So let's get started. So what I've been doing before we got going is I put the Holy Trinity, which is onions, bell peppers, and celery, and kind of getting those all nice and sweated, pre-cooked, because I'm making a basic vegetable broth. Next, I'm going to be doing a roux, which is oil and flour. I'll be doing that in here. I'm going to be doing something that people in Louisiana don't use, tomatoes. I'll be cooking them with green onions, garlic, and lemons. Then I'm going to add my usual secret weapon. Anyone guess what that might be? Anyone? Anyone? Jalapenos. They do very well. I'll be using typical seasonings like oregano, smoked paprika, adding some bay leaves in there, some white ground pepper, and some thyme. I'll be adding chicken, some andouille sausage, and some shrimp, providing it does thaw out because it's still a little frozen, because that's all I could find. Anyhow, let's get started. I kind of want to start with the roux. Let's get that going. So the roux takes a little bit of time. Basically, you're going to be getting the oil warm at first, not too hot. Now, using induction stoves, be very careful. They rock. They get hot so damn fast. It's scary. I'm doing about, I'm going to be doing kind of a smaller pot comparatively to what you would be doing during Thanksgiving time in the South. So I'm doing about a half cup of oil right now. And let it start warming up. Next, I'm going to be adding some flour. Now, normally you do about a cup of oil and about a cup of flour. We're going to be stirring this around for a while. We're going to go pretty low heat. I'm going to go up a little bit more. Go about a 175. And then slowly ramp it up. The longer you keep stirring this and get it going, it's going to start changing colors, turning a little bit more brown to kind of a caramel to darker. Now, since we'll be adding water to our vegetable broth, making a vegetable broth, and then we'll be mixing in the tomatoes and all the other fluids, if you will, it's going to water down the darkness of the roux, which I really don't want a dark roux anyway. I kind of going for a reddish colored southern dish, because I'm going to call it southern dish because it's not gumbo. I'm not from Louisiana, but I am a Saints fan. My dad lives in Louisiana, but he wasn't born and raised there either. I'm going to bring it up to 200. Kind of keep an eye on that while that gets going. Meanwhile, I want to use a little bit of butter instead of oil for this part. We get started. I'm going to put some butter in this pan. And we're throwing the tomatoes in. If you haven't been to New Orleans or to the South in general, when you have Southern food there, it's like nowhere else, hands down. It's the best. Now I'm going to be cutting these into about thirds. I'm going to add those to my tomatoes. Got a little bit of oil in there. About 1/4 of a cup. So the roux is beginning to change colors slowly. Go up to 225 now. We have a nominal temperature that I understand when you're doing this is going to be about 350 to 400 for the people that are very experienced doing this. I am not. I'm going to add a good amount of garlic in here now. It's already getting a little darker. So this is going to be my final pan. I'm going to take that, throw that in there, cook those up, put that. Actually, I'm not sure which pan's bigger of that, but I'll figure it out. Next, I'm going to take some lemon slices. When I mean slices, I mean fine slices, like that, that. I'm going to cut them in halves. And I'm just going to throw these directly in here. A little squeeze, a little squeeze, a little squeeze. Back to stirring this up. So everyone knows how much I like jalapenos, because I think even when the Holy Trinity we got going over here that has bell peppers in it, bell peppers taste amazing, but jalapenos have a stronger pepper. And I mean, chili pepper flavor. I keep saying pepper, and I want to be clear. I always say pepper, and I hope you don't get confused with black pepper, because that's not what I'm referring to most of the time. I will say black pepper when it's due, but if I ever say pepper, mean chili peppers of some sort. Okay, so the tomatoes are beginning to cook down. It's starting to turn red over here. This is what I wanted. And turn it down a little bit more. Just kind of let that stuff simmer. Simmer about 175. Let's turn it into a sauce. Great. I'm going to increase this over to 250 now. Moving in increments of 25, just because I'm a little distracted. I don't want to burn it. So my whole idea here is, my daughter's an amazing cook. She likes to cook gumbo, does a very good job. I kind of looked at her recipe. I've never truly made gumbo on my own, so this is not gumbo because there's no okra in it. But the processes are very similar. The spices are definitely similar. This is the lemon, green onion, tomato is a twist idea I have that I want to apply because I like the flavors of all the stuff here. I watched a guy apply tomato sauce to his gumbo, which I thought was interesting. But you can do it just this way and then skip that. So the tomatoes are nice and they're breaking down. This mixed with the Holy Trinity. I'll put other more slices of fresh lemon in the final end pieces and more green onion to kind of make that pop. But this is kind of turning it to its own sauce. And I'm just going to let that happen. Meanwhile, this stuff is still changing color ever so slowly. I'm going to increase it to 300 now. Add a little bit more fresh garlic. Okay, let that continue simmering. Back over the roux. Stir that up. Increase it to 25 degrees in temperature. So it looks like the tomato sauce consistency is getting to be where it needs to be. I'm going to pull it off and let it just kind of chill out and simmer. And then move on the sausages. Get those nice and charred up. So while this gets going, I'm going to add me some spices. My white ground pepper, some thyme, smoked paprika, and oregano. Yeah, there's so many southern flavors and styles of doing different things. I know they have different gumbos. Very similar to a gumbo, but different. So now I'm going to take this, I'm going to apply this in here. So the tomato paste that I made, I'm going to apply that to the sausage. Mix that all up. How good that looks already. Smell those smells. All right. So now I'm going to take this off and switch. Put that there. Put it there. And let the Holy Trinity go at it. 10 more degrees on my brew. Getting darker. Very caramel colored now. I'm now at 450 temperature. So start getting dark really fast now. So about 5 more minutes, I'm letting this kind of sit, or once that changes colors, I'm going to apply some water in here, salt it, and season this too. Then I'm going to combine these two together with that. When I do add the jalapeno, I'm going to add one. Obviously, I'm not going to have any seeds in there. I do like spicy southern food, but I'd rather use cayenne pepper and other things. One thing I found with this, I'm going to add a cap, maybe 2 caps worth of apple cider vinegar. And for whatever reason, that really adds a good tartness that seems like it really needs to be there. I love cooking because you can try all kinds of experiments. I learned so much from talking to different people, watching other YouTube videos from other cooks. Thank you to all the other cooks out there taking your time to show us your ways and teaching me, and maybe you might learn something from me too. Who knows? Okay, so these are ready for, I'm going to add about a cup of water to start with. All right, let's bring the broth down. As you can see, the roux is getting darker already. So now at this point, I'm going to add the rest of this garlic in there. I think the combination time is about to happen, and then I gotta, yep, there it is. There's the color I was going for. Break it up, smear it up. Almost like chocolate, but not quite that dark. Take this, apply this to my oily trinity. Whoa, gotta be careful. Whoa, whoa. It's because the oil is so hot, when it hits water, it creates this thing. So just be careful you don't burn yourself. All right. So next, take these off now. It smells amazing already. Stir it up. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Next, I'm going to add the sausage that was mixed with my tomato sauce that I created. I'm going to scrape all the sauce out because I need the sauce to create what I'm doing. As you can see on camera right now, this is beginning to look really pretty. It smells amazing. Okay. Next up, chicken. And all this chicken. I'm just going to let the chicken get down in there and cook. I'm going to add the apple cider vinegar. As I said, I'm going to use 2 caps. And these are very small caps. 1, 2. That's it. And again, lastly, I'm going to add me some corn. I'm going to add corn. Some. Now, time to add some shrimp. I'm going to add many. It's just adding it for flavor. Most thought out looking ones. These have already been pre-deveined, thank God. The green onions give a really great look. Put these a little bit smaller. Now, the other weapon, corn. Yeah. You think I'm tasting that it needs? Sorry, I don't have all these things measured out. I just kind of, again, I'm a feel cook. Look, feel, smell, taste, touch. Okay, everybody, that's it. I'll pair it up in the morning, let you see it. Thanks for checking it out. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care.